The city of Portland has a very ambitious goal to eliminate serious traffic injuries and all deaths on city streets in the next 10 years. Is that even possible?
It's a big question. More people died on Portland's streets in traffic crashes last year than were murdered. Tonight, our Dan Tilkin looks at whether the city's new plan to change the most dangerous stretches of road can really work. Dan?
Well, for years already, the city has had data on the most dangerous roads, and the idea is to fix them. Well, now they've created this searchable map of the most dangerous roads. What else is different now? Well, Portland joined a program called Vision Zero with a vision of 0 deaths. It's a goal that's either brilliant or absurd.
It was April 2013. This car wedged onto the sidewalk, the passenger side crushed. And that is where Billy Pugh was sitting when she died, in front of her husband. This is the woman who killed Billy, LaShae Williams. She was drunk, ran the red light. Now she is serving 8 years in prison. This crash is one of 165 responsible for making this intersection, southeast 122nd and Stark, the most dangerous in the entire city of Portland. If you look at this list of the 25 worst intersections, you will see 122nd appear 5 times. It is why the city is spending $4.7 million and wants to spend another $2.3 million to make the roads safer as part of its Vision Zero program.
It's a change in thinking.
It's Gabe Graff's job to lead Portland towards its Vision Zero goals based on data about how traffic crashes happen. Vision Zero uses perspective on how to prevent crashes from police, the fire bureau, the court system, ODOT, the Oregon Liquor Control Commission, and even the health department. So far, the analysis determined 4 top culprits: speed, problems at intersections, roads with high crash rates, and alcohol drug use. For instance, 62% of all fatal crashes were drug or alcohol related. And one idea: lower the legal limit for drunk driving from .08 to maybe .05.
Maybe partnering with specific bars to provide safe rides home to drunk patrons.
The city could put in more flashing beacons at crosswalks like these new ones at 156th and Division. Another idea is to lower speed limits. For instance, here at the intersection of West Burnside and 48th, the city is trying to get permission from state regulators to cut the limit from 40 to 35.
One of the suggestions is you lower the speed limit. But at some point people are going to say, give me a break, right? And that's what you have to weigh about the cost benefit.
There are trade-offs with safety, but other cities have shown that you can make significant progress, make roads significantly safer, and save lives without making a city impossible to navigate.
Vision Zero was born in Sweden, where traffic fatalities have dropped 30% since 1997. Stockholm's traffic fatality rate was 1.1 per 100,000 people. Portland was at 6.2. That means 26 more lives lost every year. New York, which has been doing Vision Zero, got its rate down to 3.9. Seattle, 5.2.
So why do they have to launch an entirely new process and have a whole new plan to try to address it?
Jonathan Moss is skeptical about the Vision Zero plan. He runs the influential BikePortland.org website and knows the city has had data for years on what causes crashes.
If you read the Vision Zero website and learn about Vision Zero, that's what it is. We won't stand for another death or injury. It's very clear. But what they actually get, what the community gets from their public servants in the city is meetings, long-range planning processes, outreach, all these things that are, getting our stakeholders around a table, all the same stuff that they've been hearing about every other issue that's nothing's gotten done with or isn't not moving as fast as it needs to move.
To move it all, the city says it needs money. Commissioner Steve Novick proposed a gas tax of $64 million collected over 4 years to fix roads. Somewhat under half is slated for Vision Zero safety improvements.
It won't stop the bleeding, it'll slow the bleeding. In order to really address the problem, we need over $100 million a year over the next 10 years.
All right, the city's Vision Zero Task Force, they are meeting next Tuesday. They're going to come up with a plan to prioritize what they should do. Then that plan is going to be presented to the city council in the fall.
I would imagine, though, there would be a lot of pushback maybe
Yeah.
from people about lowering the speed limits, about lowering the drinking limits.
Well, the city's counter to that is, remember when people wouldn't wear seatbelts, when people
Yeah.
would smoke a lot? Well, people's attitudes change over time. They think that they can make inroads into that. If you want to make up your mind for yourself what you think about Vision Zero, there's a lot of information on our website at KOIN.com.
That's true about changing attitudes. Good story. Thanks, Dan.